I'm going to definitely need a refill on my coffee before this stream is over. What is up, everybody? Carl needs to ship a thing. Let me go look on the YouTube stream. Decent weekend in sales. I can't complain. Overall, pretty darn good. Sputnik Chrome barometer. Oh, I've actually seen these before. They're super cool. Alrighty. All right, now before I get too far down the rabbit hole here, let's update the board. Reminder to everybody, we are now 4 days away from the LDB game. It starts Thursday at 12:01 a.m. And if you don't know about it, you'll hear about the rules very soon. All right. I am under the 2,000 mark for item specifics, which is very exciting. Items in store 21237. Largest my store has ever been. And that's a pretty accurate number because I've been deduping a lot. What have we listed so far? 9736. That ain't too bad either. $3,000 listing week. Needs to be a little bit higher. With 9 days to go, it's not going to hit 20K this month. 9737. I think I'd have to be at like 1,050 a day to be able to hit 20K this month, and I don't think I've got the inventory to do it. Not efficiently, anyways. Yeah, I remember looking at that thing. It's really cool. Good amount of postcards. Been listing that Mercari buy, which has been pretty good. There's been like, I would say there was at least 2 cards that I've listed over 100. Several $50, $60 cards. Lots of, it was 1,000 cards. So there's a lot of like $2, $3, $4. I did find there was a really nice Santa card that I listed for like 65. I haven't really gotten into the non-topographical stuff too much yet, so it may. Basically, what I've listed so far is Arkansas, Missouri, Texas, California, Colorado. And then a handful of Christmas. I'll probably do some other holidays and the comic cards later today. So far, I've sold about 15 out of the 100, $15 out of the 100 I paid for it. So on the road to profitability. What's up, Ainsley? And Barbara and Maddie. All right, let's ship some stuff out. Can you at least get a sleep stream? Maybe. Somebody's been watching The Auction Professor. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Printed on the wrong printer. I'm going to have 6 labels I can't use. Oh, Buster is here to protect me from the printer. All right. The paper got pushed onto the floor and it scared Buster and he ran away. I mean, I don't know. I'm I feel like I'm the only one who likes listing. I really enjoy listing. It is. I like it better than uh, shipping. I like it better than doing books. I like it better than. Uh, I probably like it as much as like sourcing. Mm. I mean, what other job can you do that you just like sit and watch Netflix and movies or listen to music? Just chill. Oh, I just sold 2 things. New offer. This guy's gonna lowball me. I can feel it in my bones. I knew it. Flat decline. No counter. All right, let's see here. We got Oak Creek Canyon. See, my solution to that is have no system, no tags, uh, departmentalize as much as possible, like with like. Uh, but obviously, there's errors are made sometimes. Hi, Buster. Just came right up and sat on my lap, but not usually. It's been a while since I hadn't been able to find anything. Knock on wood. I think that's wood. That's kind of it's press board. I think that counts. Yeah, I agree with that also. It's different methodology, right? Like for postcards, it's easy because I just put the SKU or the divider letter number system thing. Popeye's proprietary, patent pending. So I don't really have to keep track of it, except when I'm pulling orders and I accidentally put a bundle back in the wrong thing, then I'm screwed. I have to go back and combine some of my letter number sections because I messed up putting stacks back. But it's usually just this, like, the next one, so it's not that huge deal. But I'm sort of waiting to sell through a little bit more before I commit to doing that. All right, the postcard, east side of Bay. In other news, I think I'm going to be doing a Whatnot stream. Probably Friday, but it's just going to be like a super down and dirty, like bulk, almost by the pound. Probably won't be like showing all of it. I've got just a ton of stuff I need to clear out to unclog the system. It's stuff I'm probably not going to list on my own. So I think I'm just going to blow it out cheap on Whatnot. And after tuning into the main auction company guy, I liked how he was doing it. Like you didn't see everything. You saw some of it. And then it was like low starting bid, and some of the stuff goes for $2, some of it goes for $3, some of it goes for $5, and the stuff that I'm going to put up, I kind of don't care what it goes for, which is, I think, the important part of if you're going to Whatnot. Like, you kind of got to not care what it ends up going for. So, not sure if I'm going to do that, but that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, see, Carl agrees. I don't have OCD, and my OCD is, I probably could benefit from a little bit of OCD, All right. People falsely bidding up for fun. How does that work though? Like, it charges a card at the end of it, right? Ah, gotcha. I man, I spent, I think, $60 including shipping in there. Let me look. I don't know if I can get my whatnot here. If I have to, probably have to do the code. Yeah. All right, let's see here. So let's see. I won my first giveaway on Whatnot, which included an ounce of silver. So that's basically like getting $20 off my order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 lots I won for like, couldn't have been more than $60. Eight, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 27, 35, 37, 57, 58, 65, 67, 72, 73, 75, 77, 87, 92, 97, 98, 99. Okay, $100 even. Included, call it 105 with after the change. So yeah, I was a little off there, but still. I mean, I got a pound of stereo views in there, CDV cards, a crap load of postcards. There was some stuff that was bidding up, but I just stayed out of those. I just scooped up all the cheap shit. He was doing some single postcards. I didn't do that. I was just buying bulk. Yeah, I saw that video. I will tell you this: the one show I did with 45s on whatnot was a disaster. Bluegrass Picker basically cleaned me out for like pennies on the dollar. And the reality is my time is more often better spent listing on eBay. Although after watching the main auction company guy, he was just churning through lots like 15 seconds. He wasn't spending more than like a minute on some of his lots. He was just like throwing them out. You'd see some of it. Bidding, I think, was all starting at $2. I hope I just did. I think I just did that wrong. I did completely do that. Nope, I did that right. Just gonna sit up there to make sure. I look on Max Sold in my area always. Right now, though, everything's shut. There's not a single sale in my area because of Thanksgiving. I'm sure like the day after Thanksgiving, they'll all, but I'm always looking on Max Sold. The one problem with Max Sold versus some of the other estate auction sites is there's no shipping. Nobody ships on Max Sold. Which I'm sure is a big selling point for the companies coming in, but it really limits your clientele. There's other estate auction sites that I'm sure other people here know about that have basically shipping on most of what's available. Max sold. MAXSOLD. Grandma isn't shipping, right? Well, the other thing too is like Max sold is a mix of people who are basically cleaning out their stuff, and because they have their like partner managed and their seller managed, so you kind of have both in there. I've found one of the best record collections I've ever bought was off Max Sold, and I only got half of it. I wish I had won all of it. It's this one, Frank. He's got sleepy eyes but wappy tail. All right, bud. Yeah, you're not going to be able to nap right here, right now. All right, got a couple of hip items going out. I like high bid. That's funny. I like high bid. My favorite is carrying transitions. I've got relationships with all the local sellers on carrying transitions. I really like that site best. And I like that they've got good shipping. It really depends. I mean, I've like there's no way that I'm ever gonna win like mid-century modern stuff here, because there's one company that basically buys out everything. And I'm like 99% sure what they do is just load a truck and take it down to California. And probably sell it at like Alameda Flea or to local markets there. So I don't even usually bother with that stuff. But I have found a lot of great deals. The Max sold here a lot of times. The stuff that seems to go, it seems the clientele seems to be a lot more like tools and not so much in the collectibles. I get some competition for records, but like if I want to bid on books, like I can pretty much like buy as many books as I want for practically nothing all day long on Max Sold. Copy that. Shipped. All right, let's move on to the other stuff. Buster, hate to do this to you. You have to get off my lap. You're gonna fuss. I know it. You want to show some beans? Yeah. Oh, my legs are both asleep. Beans. I can't walk. I guess my legs are both asleep. Okay. Oh yeah, the Tri-Cities ones is great. Still can't move. Both legs asleep. Oh, now I'm getting the needles. Maybe I'll just send out some. Beans, dude. God. Come on. Blood. Get down to feet. That's what happens when you sit with your legs crossed and a cat on your lap for 45 minutes. Oh, this heater? Yeah, it's great. I mean, this room is not very big, and heating oil right now is like, to get a month worth of heating oil is like $350. And the reality is I use like 2 rooms in my house 99% of the time. It doesn't make sense for me to spend that kind of money on heating oil when it's just me and Hughes. I know. And I'm in my 1 room or 2 rooms most of the time. So I'm doing a little bit different this year, just doing space heaters, try to save some money. And so far it's working. All right. Sold. Check this out. This is kind of cool. I'm going to put it on screen. I'm going to call it a postcard. It is a coaster sent from Germany, from this place, with stamp, 1959, Germany to US, I think. Yeah, Pennsylvania. Took an offer on it. I had it up for, I think, $34.95. Took an offer for $27, which is sweet for a damn coaster. I think that took about a year to sell. Yep, for sure. I think it's get myself a Mexican blanket as a Virgin Mary. I have a really terrible joke that's a response to that. Yeah, heating is not cheap. I mean, the least it's ever cost me to get even a half fill was like right at the beginning of the pandemic. There was like fuel was so cheap at that point. And I think it was still like $400 for a half fill or $600 for a half fill. It ain't cheap. They just actually changed the rules in my state now, where basically like, I think if you're building a new house or a new apartment building, you have to use what do you call it? Heat pumps. All right. Okay. If you're heating a small space, one of the cheapest ways you can do it, and relatively safe. Yeah, they're not very expensive. And I think you can get them in 120, which is awesome. Let's see here. One ten, 120 heat pump, mini split. They're about $1,000. That's actually not very bad. And I think there's PSC rebates in my state. There's a hybrid water heaters are like you can basically get it for almost nothing. Oops. That's not the one I want. Be right back. Yeah, so I've sort of like curtained off the parts of my house I want to keep the heat into. And it's a good 15, 20 degrees warmer in the curtain than out of the curtain. Yeah, the split units. Oh man, you're making me go back to my channel. Oh yeah. All right, let me get this guy done. This actually I got from Justin. He threw in a bunch of random crap when I bought some postcards from him. And then there was a bunch of these like celebrity fan club style photographs. So somebody just bought this in Thailand. They're paying $13 to ship it. It cost $4 to buy. I think that's pretty cool. It was not possible to generate the label. Why? There's always something with eBay. Come on. Something is wrong. Try again later. All right. Well, let's try this. It's probably I really wish that eBay would fix the standardization issue of shipping labels. I guess I'll just wait on this one. The fact that it's people can enter in like 100 more characters than the system supports, and that's just gone unfixed for like 4 years is ridiculous. Okay, rant over. Next. Sold a lot of 6 crafting, house and home, shipping labels. Or not shipping labels, sewing patterns. See, my brain's all in one place. Sold for $22.36. And I think I can allow to do this media mail, right? Just let me. Oh, I had a call with eBay yesterday. Ended up being a really long call, unexpectedly. Basically, I had a empty bottle that was removed for alcohol policy violation, and essentially what it came down to is they said they couldn't confirm that the bottle was empty, which, first of all, is just objectively speaking, it was very clear that the item is empty. Like, you could see straight through it. But ended up having a really kind of good conversation, a cool, informative conversation with the agent about their enforcement of the policy. And basically what it came down to was anybody can report a listing for any policy violation. And somebody at eBay will look at the listing, review it, and either let it stay up or remove it. So here's the item in question that got removed. If I can listings. I haven't relisted it yet because I haven't done what is required. So you're going to see the draft. Okay. It's this federal bottle, right? There is a cork on top, right? So that was part of the problem. Also, part of the problem is I didn't say empty anywhere here, or in the description, or anywhere, right? So that was part of the problem. Although it's pretty clear to me, there's no water line, right? So you can pretty much tell that there's no fluid in this. Besides the point. Now, amber, we'll do Union Shield Federal amber glass bottle. All right. Oops, I don't want any emoji. Copy. All right, let's go take a look here real quick. All right, so there's 13 currently listed. None of these really demonstrate that they're empty, right? I mean, you can't tell really with that one. It just doesn't have a cork, right? Same goes here. This one does have a cork. All right, so and that's great for clear bottles. Let's take a look at Jim Beam Decanter. There are over 10,000 listed. There are about 2,500 sold. And I'm just really, this is just more of a demonstration than anything. All right. This person says empty, but there's no like demonstration that it is in fact empty. You can't tell, right? This one as well. It says empty, but there's no demonstration that it is. Right? There's no showing it with the cap off. So basically, here's the thing. If you want to list a bottle, do a comp first, and then guess what? You can just go straight into anybody's listing, right? And if there is no demonstration that they have, that the bottle is empty, go remove your competition. Or is it? All those compilation items, people who do choice or pick one or you pick, you can do that as you can go report those as well. Oh, here it is. Government hazardous materials, legal items. So yeah, you can essentially just do that. And that is actually what they recommended to me. They're like, if you feel like you've been picked on unfairly, you can go in and report all the other ones that that you feel are doing the same thing that we took yours down for. I mean, they actually, so here's the thing. Per eBay, you are helping keep the platform safe by doing so. By helping them to enforce their own rules, you're you're doing a service to the community by keeping it safe for everybody. And I listen, I'm not advocating for that in actuality. I'm not going on a rampage of reporting listings. Although in the course of that conversation, at one point I'm like, okay, can we talk about variation listings? That's always private. And I'm like, yeah, variation listings. The amount of abuse on the platform for variation listings is ridiculous. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, okay, go search for video game you pick and look how many listings come up that have variations, which they're all for different games. They all have different conditions, but they're under one listing, which is ridiculous. Like anyone is even doing that anymore anyways, because listings are basically free if you have a store. And nobody who has a store or doesn't have a store really knows how to do a variation listing correctly. So, okay, so I sold this. This was sort of an experiment. I stripped a Redline Hot Wheel. It had really bad paint. It was flaking terribly. So I stripped it down to the die-cast metal. And it came out pretty good. I would probably do this again. It's, I think, missing windows. I'm not sure. But yeah, the Prowler. Listed it for $20 and it sold, which is, I think, more than I would have gotten otherwise, based on its condition. Then I also sold Tootsie Toy Fire Chief. Same customer for $6.95. Right? Yeah, that's still not how you're supposed to use variations. The right way to do that would be creating a shipping policy and discount policy. That's not how you're supposed to do variation listings. If you have a distinctly different item, it should have a distinctly different listing, right? The variation is really for, identical items that are, maybe different color or different size, right? That's it. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. That's how the site is designed. For example, I offer discounts on purchasing 2 or more, or 3 or more, or 5 or more postcards. I don't have every postcard under one listing so somebody can make their own discount. right? That's ridiculous. Why? It's like a 21. Somebody would have to go to a listing with 21,000 variations or 16,000 variations. That's crazy. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you think. You are selling on somebody else's platform. They create the rules. By using the platform, you agree to follow the rules. There was a period last year where there was a huge like Black Friday video game variation listings where they went in and they just ended everybody who had a video game variation listing. I mean, just because it makes sense to you, though, doesn't mean it makes sense to the customer, right? If a customer is accustomed to shopping a certain way, which is how the site is designed, right? Just because you have a different opinion, does that mean it's actually makes sense to your end user customer? Just because it seems easier to you, does it seem easier to everybody? Oh yeah, it is the most abused policy out there. I don't think it makes it harder. It's pretty easy, Carl, to go to your store and search Skylander. I mean, it's pretty easy to go to a store and search for whatever. I mean, if I mean, go to the store, Skylanders. Oh, look, I have 2 Skylanders listed. How hard was that to find? What if I want to go Hot Wheels? There's all my Hot Wheels. Wasn't hard to find. All right, moving on. I'm just saying it's the policy of the site. You know, I try to follow the policies. I get why people don't. I especially get why people didn't before the way they charge for listings now. Like if you'd only get like 5 to 10 listings a month, people try to skirt the like listing charge by doing variation listings. Which you know, I can't really see that as a motivation now. I think the ease of search is a more valid argument for sure. Oh yeah, I talked about this too. I'm like, why do you have media mail as an option in the video game category or the postcard category when those things never apply for that? However, when you have categories like militaria or advertising, or not advertising, militaria or tools, where you might have a manual or an appliance manual, you can't actually get a media mail shipping label in those categories. Why have you restricted it in the ones where it's never applicable, but you permit it in the ones where it's always applicable? Oh, did they finally fix that? Because I just looked at a listing yesterday that had it. Okay, anyways. This item is one of the first things I listed when I started my new store. I bought it for $0.25. I thought it might be decent. I've been sitting on it all this time ever since. I think I watched a Gary Vee video about mug life and was like, yeah, mugs, baby. It's a Enco Statue of Liberty mug, 1974. It is just a mug. Sold for $8.37, and it only took 3+ years. Did I use that sign? So it still looks new. I guess we'll find out. That's definitely not new. And really, what at the end of the day, what it came down to with the eBay rep was, yeah, stupid mug life. 3 years later, and I remember specifically looking it up. There were comps. I agree with that too. Yep, I agree with that too. Okay, so we can, I think, pretty quickly settle this minor tiff on video games. Give me just a second here. Let me print this label. We'll call it not a difference of opinion, but a difference of experience. All right. So I sold this video game that I just purchased at the Habitat for Humanity for $1. Sold it for $17.95. Sell similar item. Shipping options. Delete that service. First class, UPS ground, priority. UPS, no media mail. There you have it. That doesn't mean that somebody can't go in and do, what is it? Like, is it standard shipping or something like that? Yeah, it's definitely not there, though. Oh, thank you, Ainsley. All right, let's give me a second here. Remind me to go get my coffee in 1 minute. Here's the video game. Not bad. $1 into 18 plus. It was in with a. It was in a Mario Kart case. So I just listed the case art and manual separately for I think $4. Somebody's eventually going to come along and have a disc only and want to buy the rest of the stuff. Sorry for the delay. All right. Sold a bunch of pins. I'm going to put these up on screen first since it's going to be just a lot easier for me to do it that way. All right. So there's that one, that one, that one. I guess 3 is a bunch. This one, which is SPS, which is the Seattle, Portland, and Spokane railroad or railway safety button. This is World War II, a Air Force lapel pin, or not lapel pin, collar pin. And this is from Girl Genius comic, the Jaeger Monster. That sold for $24.95, so not bad. $25, $35, and $50 something dollars and 3 pins. I'll take that any day of the week. Oh, there was one more. This one, which I sent out an offer for 11. Kind of cool. Like, pins are great because it's a lot like I would say postcards or sewing patterns, which is you can do a whole bunch of them in a pretty short amount of time. They don't take up much space, and then they'll just sort of sell over time. I mean, I did all the pins. I think these were all last week. But I mean, there's still a ton more to sell. And the best ones that I listed haven't even sold yet. I had 3 of these, like, what were they? Woodstock Woodstock Anarchist Party pins. that I think were all listed for $50 plus a piece, which they're like from the 1960s, and almost positive they'll sell for close to that amount. They're pretty cool pins. All right. It is ski season. Alrighty. Just going pretty local. Centralia, Washington. Next, sold this here gem push button gold tone safety razor. These are pretty nice. This is nice thing about this. You just do that, pop in your razor, close it back up, push the button back, and you're ready to shave. 1616. I actually think I have some more razors I need to get cleaned up and listed. Maybe that'll happen today. I have some. I fixed yesterday a Zippo that I had been working on for the better part of 2 years. It had a frozen flint and a frozen sparker. It was a really nice lighter too. It's an NRA Zippo from the 1960s. And man, this thing was just a beast. And I've sort of just been tinkering with it on and off for a couple of years. And I finally got the thing spinning again yesterday, which was very satisfying. And I have a ton of other lighters I need to work on as well. So I think I might be doing that today. Because if I can get them working, there's some $60, $70 lighters in there. So, shit. All right, next. Sold this GE digital alarm clock. This was a money pile or death pile or just pile item. Sold for $15.95. Took about 3 days to sell. I was priced at the higher side of the market because my listing was better than anybody else's. What's our weight here? 3 pounds. It's going to San Francisco, which is nice. Make a little money off the shipping. Regional A is the cheapest. Yeah, that'll happen. I've had customers owe money at delivery for non-machinable postcards sent standard envelope, which is a pain in the butt. Ooh, yeah, no. I'm gonna counter this guy. Not much though. Brand new listing. It was off of. It's actually a really cool card. Came out of the Mercari collection I just got. I'll show it to you. This is Secret of the Submarine is a silent movie. I don't know what happened with my framing there. That looks weird. Anyways, unposted Bijou Theater is. I found the old advertisements for it, Richmond, Virginia, which I think more or less matches the architecture. There's a number of Bijou theaters, but I think the card itself pretty rad. That was definitely one of the better cards from that lot. Okay. Let's see if I can ship this thing through pirate ship. Pirate ship prints. No problem. All right. I think all I have left is big pain in the butt stuff. All right. Except for the full of record. I've talked a couple of times about the buying out my competition on eBay. This is one of those examples. Zorro LP. When I listed this, I was the only one who had one, besides one other person. So I bought theirs. And then that way I was able to basically charge whatever I wanted for mine. So this is the other one. And I made money on this too. Sold for $20.20. Right? Yes, big pain in the butt stuff. New band name, calling it. All right. Let me go grab this real quick. Sold a 78 Horo Staccato by Freddie David and Holiday for Strings. Let's have a listen while I pack this up. Well, there's David Rose. That's a different guy. Let's see if I can find. Can't even find it. There's a lot of Freddie Mercury and David Bowie. Let's see if I can find David Holiday for Strings. Wow. Can't even find this online. That's interesting. Oh, here's here's one for sale on eBay. I think it's probably mine though. Yeah, that was mine. That was mine. So yeah, somebody's got a really unique record coming their way. You can't even hear it. That's how unique it is. $27.50. On Oliver Records. Ketchup on. I love me some hummus. All right. Remember this thing? So, come on. I had it overwound was the problem. Now it's not working again. I swear, it only doesn't work on video. Shit, come on. Well, the good news is that it's made to be a thing that you put together. So I found instructions on assembly and disassembly, and I did not get to disassembling or reassembling it, although it looks like I probably should have. Why is this not work? It was literally working 3 minutes before this damn show. It's still this thing. It's got to get back in there. I'm annoyed now. Where's the damn release? Well, it looks like I'm going to have to open it up now. We'll save it. We'll do that. We'll try to fix it live after I get all the rest of this stuff out. Revereware. Let's see, 3 pounds going where? Massachusetts. Gonna go parcel select ground. I have a box for this. I should have a box for this. I don't want to use that Hershey's box. That won't work. What about... No, it won't work. I don't sell this kind of stuff super often, as you know. Could just do like a cardboard wrap thing, I'm sure. I forget when I got this and when I listed it. I have no recollection. I think it's been in the store for more than a year. Yes, it has. I think I bought this on the tail end of the of when the stuff actually sold regularly. So probably wasn't a great buy for when I bought it. All right. I guess do this. Not my favorite, but it is a good box. It's just an old box. This thing's sturdy as fuck, though. Let's do that. All right, we're gonna just go. Perfect. Man, these Hershey's miniatures really got some good protection. Probably because they're candy. That'll work. That'll work. I need to start clearing this off anyways so that I can set this up next week. That's fine. Do one more around the bend. Keep it all together. Cool. $13, $11. Let me catch up here. Hello, Ken. Welcome in. You like postcards? Well, guess what? There's a lot of people in here who like postcards. Always nice to see some new names. All right, sweet. Next up, hey, I'm getting down to it here. Sold this Springfield weather thing. It's like the Sputnik one, but square. Sold it for, I think, $29.95. $29.95. Ooh, an offer on the thing. I don't think this thing should have offers on it. Why does it have offers on it? Just listed it. No, because I forgot to put the SKU on it. Oh, it's not a, is it on sale? Let's see, $29.95. Yeah, and it's gonna go. I put on large flat rate. Let's see where it's going. Plano, Texas. I paid $18.95. How much does it weigh? 5 pounds. It was more expensive to ship this, almost the same weight. Ground shipping as the pot. Is it a cubic thing? Let's see. Nope, doesn't seem to matter. Large flat rate is I mean, either way, I got enough money in shipping off this. So I'm just going to go priority and get the protection. Yeah. 2310. Just curious. That put me into yeah, large flat rate. It's the way to go. Maybe just a little more there, and we're good. I think this was my last one of these. I think they all sold now. Okay, I will definitely watch that. Let me give me a second here. Oh, TikTok. Why you gotta send me to TikTok? I can't watch that from my TV. All right, there's that. that. Sold one thing from the other store. And it's a glass vintage glass eye wash. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like the eyeball washing cup. Which I would say is not necessarily a BOLO, but everyone that I've ever had sold. It's one of these things I'll show you here. You'll excuse the pictures. They are terrible. Which is probably why it took so long to sell. If you find the ones of these they made in cobalt, they sell a lot better. But it's this thing, which you can barely even tell is there. Is that, yeah. There you go. What did it sell for? It sold for $20. Shit. I'm gonna have to void that label. Void it. Cancel. back into the other store. I think they all work just
It
about.
only take a 10 to 20 minute.
They all work just about as well as the other ones, I think. Blah 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 blah.
The Pepsi Nitro. It's not.
Why does it keep bumping? All right, how is this guy releasing it? I have a feeling, just based on what this is, that these things are just notoriously finicky. I think that's the thing. They need a little push to get going. I'm gonna message the customer first. I'm just gonna ship it. I'm messaging the customer, let her know the sticky release issue on this thing. Sticky release issue, new band name, calling it. Yeah, right? Sometimes we just make things easier. That's kind of just perfect right there. So in researching this, yeah, I was able to find the original instructions. So this was a toy that like when you got it, you'd have to put it together yourself. Basically, like it didn't come as the whole assembled thing, which it's freaking complicated. Like this is not. I think this is designed for like young teenager or adult even. Also, there's a board game that was developed as to use this thing, which I assume is probably like some kind of spin the bottle type game. Is that gonna? Yeah. It's maybe not perfect. What's our weight here? Oh, this thing is it's gonna go priority. Hampton, Virginia. Nope, that ain't gonna work either. No shoe. What about that? Is that gonna be wide enough? I feel like it should be. Give it a go. find out real quick. Nope. All right, bastards. You know what will work? Thanks, eBay. I tell you though, if this thing gets returned, it's going right back over there forever. It's just going to be a thing that I have. Nice. 19, 11, 8. Still 3 pounds only. All right. 2 postcards and a record came in late. I am not going to ship those today. We're already at 3 hours. So I'm going to call it good. Yeah, we had 2 late arrival postcards and a late arrival record. I'm just going to do those tomorrow. Which means we are done. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I have to go grab 2 hip postcard orders. When did this come in? Today. Oh, I have to do one of these. M5. Birds and Fishermen, Quebec. And might as well do this one too if I'm doing it. All right, be right back. H15 and M5. We'll start with that one tomorrow. Carole King, Fantasy. Any Carole King fans in the house? Didn't think so. Now, right now, Wendy Lou. United States. There we go. Save package, postcard. Whew. That was a lot of shipping. See if we can get her to come say hi. Hello, Wendy Lou. What's that? Tiny little meow. Come here. Come on. It's like, no. You're holding the camera. Come on. You're very popular, but you're very shy. Except when I'm on the couch, then you're very aggressive. She's got a winter fur. Yeah. Hi, you rolling in Poland? You rolling in Poland? All right. Well, that's all the things. We shipped them. All right, everybody. Well, there's stuff to ship tomorrow, so we'll definitely be back tomorrow. Until then, hope you all have a great day, and your listing is easy, and sales are easy, and sales are good, and all those things and stuff. Yep. Honestly. Hey. Got to be careful with these because she loves plastic. All right, everybody. Catch you on the flip flop. Peace out. Bye.